Okay, hello again. So we had the problem with it not saving its location, and I also experienced that it was missing fuel, so let's implement those features. Also, if something is in its way, it doesn't really, it's just stuck here. So we can either remove the block, like destroy it, or we can, let's say if we're going to the C coordinate, we can just say that it should drop the C coordinate for now and then go to the X coordinate instead, and then go to the C coordinate, and then it will get there. So yeah, those are the options. We can also make it go up. Yeah, okay, so let's do check fuel. Just check fuel, so function, and we can also specify what slot the fuel is in. So I believe it's called turtle.get fuel level, right? So let's check. So turtle.get, yeah, nice. So if this is less than, let's say, how many blocks? 10, then we're going to select the slot and we're going to refuel with one, and we're going to select one again. So yeah, we're also having our selected slot is also always one. So now this should work. Now we're just going to, we can basically just put this in. The easiest would be to basically put it in here. So we're going to have the fuel in slot 16. So if we break this, then what? Okay, so it actually has fuel now. Okay, but if it didn't have fuel, so if it didn't have it, it would refuel it. So yeah, remember that. Just place the fuel in slot 16. So that will be this right here. Okay. The second problem is saving the coordinates. So it's actually pretty easy to get to save the coordinate. You can just Google it. I don't know if I can remember how to do it, but I'm going to try. So save position, function, and we're going to, we also need a load position. Alright, so we are going to fs.open. We need to make a folder, so we can just do, so let's do the chord.position, and this will be the position, and we're going to do it in write mode. So I believe this returns a value, so we have to do file is equals to fs.open. So we do file.write, and then we can serialize our position array, our position object. So it will get written to file, and then we have to close the file again. It's important. So we can actually test it. Let's see if it works. So T, okay, it actually did. And then we can go to t.chord and ls position, and there it is, our position. Okay, so to retrieve the The reason why I put a dot in front of the name is because then it will be invisible, as you can see. If I rename the .chord to, then you can see it, but I don't want that because you don't really have to tamper with it. So let's do it again. Oh, I can't do that now. So let's just, I'm not gonna do that now. Delete. There we go. Okay, and the load file, the load position is basically the same as this. You just type in read instead right here, and then you could do file.read all, I believe, maybe. No, I don't know actually. Let's see. And then we can update the position to this. So file.close. Okay, so we're going to save the position, and so right now it says that the position is 250, 64 and -140. So we can actually see that in here, right? If we change this to 260 and run the program again, it will update, maybe. Oh, it is. Okay, I'm just stupid. So it updated the position. Let's see, we can change this to 240, and we can do, because remember we saved it to be 260, so we can print whatever position we have stored. So we can print it before, and then we can load the position, and then we can print it again, and we can see that the value has changed to what it is in the file. So oh, actually not. Okay. Oh, because we have to unserialize it. So text utils.unserialize. That's why. Yeah, 260 and 240, and 260 is the one that we have in our position file, and 240 is basically the placeholder. So this will get updated every time you move the turtle. So we can call save position every time we update the position. So, and you will also have, you will basically call this position when you start the program to get the correct coordinates. Another thing we can add is, in our GoTo function, you can also do, if you want to face a specific way. So if you wanted to go over here, and we have basically like a drop off for junk, you can make it point this way and basically drop everything into it. So you can do that very simple. Just do face and target.f, and then you need to remember that you have to specify what direction it is you want it to be facing. So let's just say north, and we can do this. Cool. So yeah. Anything else? Oh, right. So if anything is in the way in front of it, and we want to move that direction, then we can specify a force variable. So in our GoTo function, we can actually do force all the way. So if force is enabled, then we will destroy the blocks. So basically apply this to every one of those and go to X, Y, and Z. Then we will pass this in here. And we can actually, we have to specify if actually no, we don't. Okay. I go to Y. Now we need to check, do a little modeling here. So force. Now remember we applied the force variable to this parameter, so we have to check if times it not defined. If it isn't defined, then force will be equals to false. So force equals to false. And if it is defined, then we have to check. Then we have to check that the type of times is equals to a number. So basically, if it is defined and it's not a number, then it has to be the force variable. So if the type of times is a boolean, then force will be times. Okay, and we will change times to 1 again. Otherwise, if times is not defined, then this will be called, and if times is defined but the type of times is boolean, then that means that the force should be time, and we are going to set times to 1. It basically means that you don't have to write this all the time. If you wanted to destroy the blocks in front of it, then you can just do this instead. So that's smart. Let's see. So if this is not defined, then this is this. And if the first one, okay, so if both of them are defined, then it shouldn't matter. Okay, so if turtle.forward, if we can't move forward, then we have to check. We're going to check if force is equals to true, and if it is, then we're going to turtle.dig. Turtle.dig, right. We can basically copy this into, oh, we can actually do it with this. If we can't move back, then we're going to, and we have a force. Where we can do we turn left 2 times, and we're going to turtle.dig, and then we're going to turn back again, and then we can do it. Alright, and we have to implement this again, so let's copy this and put it right there. So, and up. Okay, so when we're digging up, it's actually a problem because we have gravel. So let me just think. Actually, it's probably not a problem. Yeah, it's not a problem. Okay. Paste it in again, and whoops, turtle.dig down. Alright, it should work now. So if we do, let's see here, our position is so 245 and negative 150, and we're facing north, and we want to go up here. So we load the position, and then we type GoTo and the position. So this will be, and we want it to destroy everything in its way. Well, we can actually just do this for fun to start and see that it can't move. So 249, 67, -157, and just type 0 there. So let's see. Let's hope it works. Nope, 83. Force equals to times. We need a then. We have it there, good. Do we need it anywhere else? Back, there, and there, and there. Good. 95. Alright, so we need an and some. Okay, so this is, we have one too many ends. Right? Is that it? Maybe? Hey. Okay. Oh. I just remember. Because we're going to the X coordinate first, so we're doing this. Oh, we need to give it some fuel. Okay, it's actually not working. What is it doing? Hello? Okay, so what are you doing? Not console log, so print. Let's just see if it works. It works, good. So we're going to go into, let's see, force. Oh, we need to specify this. Good. T. No. Okay, so we're calling GoTo X first. So let's type GoTo X because we're right here. Okay, we go so far. Good. And we can then print X less than target. No. A greater than target. Okay, so it's actually not running any of them. Why not? So what are you doing? Print. $249. Oh, so now the position is correct. Good. We can undo this and this, and let's see if it works. Hey, see, we have to destroy everything in its path. Good. But let's see here. What if we say that we tell it to be true? So wait a minute, I have to do it in reverse because it's going to the X and Y and Z first. So right, okay. So this position is 245, 64, negative 150. Good. And let's see if it works. Remember to do this. T. Oh, all right. Yeah, it works. Good. Hang on. What do you think your X position is? 64. Okay, the position is 65. There we go. Good. It works. So I believe that is it. You can actually make this an API, so you basically you can make a new program, let's call it test, and in this program you're going to use the function load API, and then you're going to load T, and then you can do T dot load position, and you can do T dot go to and whatever coordinate. So let's go over here, right? So 250, 64, negative 140, and let's phase 2. Remember, you have to put phasing in all the time. If you want it to just leave it out, you can also do that. So if not target.f, then wait, if target.f, right. I believe this will do it, so let's just test and see. And then you call, wait, attempt to call, no, isn't it called load API? Maybe like this, test, no, okay, Lua load API. Let's find out. Oh, it's called os.load API. Okay. And T, right? String path. Okay, we have to do it in a string. Good. So hang on. What are you doing? Okay, this is funny. So the X position is wrong, and C position is also wrong. So what went wrong? We got the position. Yeah, so it should just work. Yeah, okay, so I believe I made it. I did something wrong, okay. Yeah, and it works. Good. So let's see. Let's say it should face 0. Then it will just turn around. Okay, it actually went forward. Whoops. Okay, for some reason it's not saving its position. So we have to implement that. Let's do this in because we didn't do this in face. So every time we face, we have to save our position. So save position and yeah, update position. So yes, now it should just do that. Turn right, because it's calling this and this is calling this. Interesting. Let's see. What if you put it here? So what do you think your coordinate is now? So x 250, 39, and you're facing 2. Good. Test. Good. Let's try it again, and it does nothing. Let's force it to face 2, so south. It turns around and that's it. Okay. So the GoTo program is basically an API you can use. Call it within your app something when you're adding a program and you want it to go somewhere. Yeah. Have fun.